Okay, it's time to make the Sunday gravy, meatballs, boneless pork chops, sweet Italian sausage, and of course, San Marzano tomatoes. Start with my beef, pork, veal. Get ready to make the meatballs. Of course, don't forget your Frank Sinatra. It's Sunday. Get your meatballs ready. 3 eggs. The meat's ready to be mixed up. Breadcrumbs, locatelli cheese, artisan bread. Add the eggs to the bread to soften it up before you put it in the meat. Salt. Pepper the heck out of it. Can't have enough pepper or too much pepper. Little seasoning salt. Garlic. Lots of Italian seasoning. Lots of grated locatelli pecorino romano. Seasoned Italian breadcrumbs. Add your bread and eggs, and now with really clean hands, mix by hand and mold your meatballs. Okay, remember to make standard Italian size meatballs. We're not making Swedish cocktail meatballs. I like to bake them in the oven at 400 for about a half an hour before going into the gravy. Now let's get our gravy going. Big stock pot, add some 100% Italian extra virgin olive oil on the bottom. Why Italian? Silly question. Start warming up your olive oil with some minced garlic and some bay leaves, and get ready to put in the meat to create the meat base for the gravy. Okay, let's start browning our pork chops and sausages before we get any of the tomatoes going. We want the pork to be nice and cooked. Okay, take the meat out for a minute that you've browned. And I like to start off with a little bit of really ripe vine tomatoes chopped up. If you like a thicker gravy, add some paste. Not too much unless you want it real thick. Cook it down a little bit. Add your San Marzano peeled tomatoes. Break them up with a wooden spoon, and then add your San Marzano chopped tomatoes. Mix it around good. Add as much puree as you want to make gravy. And now add the browned meatballs and any drippings back into the gravy. Add the rest of your meatballs and ground pork. I like to add a rind of locatelli. Don't forget to continue to season. And I also add a smidgen of sugar. I don't know if smidgen is a real word. It was something my mom used. It meant a little bit more than a pinch. Less than a handful. There you go. That's a smidgen. Stir, season, and cover. You have a few hours to wait, so